Hi, it's me, it's Kira. I just wanted to jump on and film a video. It's been a little bit. I did film a different video, but there was a lot of technical difficulties. So if I'm able to, I'll put it together and I'll have to edit it and put it together. So if I do that, then I'll post it. But if not, then it has been a minute since making or filming a video. I just wanted to jump on here because I ended up getting some new makeup. So of course I wanted to jump on and kind of try it with you guys. I actually haven't tried it yet. So I did swatch a couple of them, and I'll tell you what I got and everything. But other than that, I actually haven't worn it at all. So we are gonna start. I already have my base on. I have my eyebrows. Pretty much I have my foundation, concealer, a little bit of bronzer. I just have like a lip oil and plumper on right now, but there is a lip product I want to try. And then I don't know if I said this, I do have an eye primer on because there is some new eyeshadow. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to put it on yet, but the primer, just to see how it would wear without it, but I really just wanted to see. I mean, I guess I could do one eye without and one with. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna take off my eye primer on one of my eyes just so you can kind of see if there is a difference. That's kind of fun to see. I just always use a primer, so I'm so used to it. So I just never not use one because my eyelids tend to get pretty oily throughout the day, and I have a long, job that I'm there all day. I can't like touch up my makeup, and so having something that will last all day is really important to me. So that's why I always wear an eye primer. So that's why you can kind of see the difference. This is without, this is with. I'm just using the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion, just their matte version. So we're gonna start off with, I think, probably the eyes, just so we can get that done. So I got the cutest, I wanna show you what I got. I went on Ulta because of the 21 Beauty Day sale, and some things I got from this sale and other things I just got because it was like a good deal or it was on sale. I don't know that it had to do necessarily with the Ulta Beauty Day sale, but I wanted to get it. So I got this cute little like Kaja set. I've never tried the Kaja products and it's so cute. It came in this cute little box. It's their heart to heart, like their best product, I guess. It's their eye set, their cheek and lips, and it's their jumbo size. It's a $39 value, or it's $39 but an $86 value. I got it even cheaper than that because I want to say again it was on sale. So let me double check on Ulta's website on how much it was. And then I also got, I'm so excited, I got the Fenty Beauty what is it called? The Gloss Bomb Sticks. And I got like their lavender, like lilac color. This was an Ulta Beauty Day sale that I got. And then I ended up also getting a Fenty Beauty cream blush. I haven't had a cream blush before. The only thing I have of Fenty product is just their foundation, and I've loved their foundation, so I was excited to get it. So yeah, the Fenty Beauty was on sale. It's normally $26. I got it for $13, and that was an Ulta Beauty Day sale. And then I also got the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out blush, and that again was about half off. So it was $14. Normally it's $28. And then I did get this Kaja set. So normally it's $39. It was only $27. So I could not avoid it. Again, this was all during the Ulta Beauty Day sale, so I don't know if it was, I can't remember if the Kaja set, I'm assuming is part of it, because, I mean, that's a good deal. So I decided to. I think what I'm going to do is I want to do like a full look with the Kaja set, but I do want to try the other products. So maybe that's actually what I'm gonna do first, and then we can try the Kaja products together. So I'm gonna take this off my lips, and the blush is kind of a unique color. So I'm probably gonna have to take it off and then kind of just redo my makeup really fast because it's not gonna like blend well with the Kaja. So I got their cream one and it's in Fuego Flush. It's like an orange shade. I have found that I have started to become in love with orange. I used to think it was the ugliest color growing up. I just always thought it was ugly. But as I've gotten older, and especially as I've been into makeup, I found that a lot of times when I wear certain orange colors or accents or makeup, I just end up loving it. So I wanted to try this and see if this was one of those that I would love. Again, it's very unique to my collection anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a brush. This is just an Anastasia. Oh, this is actually a unique brush. This is their blush brush. I'm just gonna kind of tap this on here. And it does have like glitter in it. So just so you know, like on the pan, it actually does seem kind of glittery. So I don't know if you can see that, but there does seem to be like actual flecks of like glitter. It doesn't feel like glitter, but it's glitter, you know, it's sparkly, I guess. It's a sparkly finish. So I'm just gonna put this on. It's, you know, applying really nicely. I feel like it gives like a good amount of pigment when you apply it. It's more orange than I expected, which is funny because I was like, oh, I love orange. And it's like not even like a pinky orange or a coral, it's orange. So if you can see that. It is really pretty though. I think it's super pretty. Doesn't go with the fit. This is definitely something I would wear more in the summertime and with certain outfits. When I have more of an orange look going on, I think this could be really pretty. Or going to like the concerts I like to go to, it would just be super fun. But yeah, I can definitely see, I'm just like looking in this mirror here. There is definite like a shine and kind of a small sparkle. So if you don't like glitter or sparkle, I don't think you would like this. Yeah, it's super nice. Other than that, I actually really do like it. So very unique to my collection. I'm really glad I got it and got to try it, especially on sale. I think that's super fun. So I am gonna go ahead and wipe off my cheeks. Oh, actually, I want to try the other Fenty product. So this one is kind of like an actual stick, which is funny. It says that, but the component, I was expecting like a twist off and you just pull it off like an actual lipstick. That is so pretty. Again, very sparkly, glittery. If you don't like glitter, you're not going to like it. It has the little Fenty Beauty embellishment. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love it. It glides on really well. I will say I can feel the glitter particles just barely. It's not something that would bother me. It smells like a chapstick. Like, what are those chapsticks growing up that I had? Like a fruity one. Lip smacker. It smells like a lip smacker. That smells so good. Wow, that is so pretty. I freaking love it. I would wear this a lot with a lot of my outfits. It does have that like purple lilac shift to it. And looking in my mirror here, I have this other mirror. You can definitely see like the blue purple sparkles. But it's definitely something that is wearable. Like I would still wear this to work and actually feel comfortable wearing it. So In person, I feel like it reflects more of the color than it does on this camera. But yeah, super emollient, very much how I would expect it to be, like how it's advertised. Definitely feel like it's a gloss stick, so not overly slippy. I don't think it's overly sticky, like it's smooth and comfortable on the lips, but again, you can feel that glitter particle just slightly. But yeah, I actually really like it, so hopefully I could see myself getting a ton of use out of it. And then this blush is so fun for summer. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go in just with the foundation I had earlier. I'm not gonna redo concealer or anything like that. I'm just gonna go in with the NYX. What is this again? The Buttermilk Glaze. Just a little bit of that, just to kind of put down more of my base again. I love wearing this, but again, I think it breaks me out, so I just don't always wear it when I have like a full day of wear time that I need to make it last. And it's so pretty when it first applies. It's so glowy, and I do like that, but it's not something I wear when I go to work typically, because again, I think it breaks me out. It's just so heavily scented, but I love it so much. I think it is so pretty on the skin. Just gives a really pretty finish. Okay. All right, I think that looks good enough. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Kaja. This is their little eye set first. Sorry, I feel like I have hairs just tickling my face. It is so cute, by the way. On the packaging, they have this little sticker on the side, and they had it on the lip. I have a little lipstick or lip gloss as well, and it had it, and it says made with heart and soul. And if you don't know, Seoul is in Korea. It's a Korean made brand. So I think that was really cute that they did that. Oh wow, okay, that is gorgeous. It's so sparkly. So this is the top shade. This is a trio. Oh, the little liner came out. This is, wow, this is the middle shade. So pretty. Oh, and then this is the last shade, just a matte shade. Wow, oh my gosh, I didn't realize they were 2 sparkles. That's awesome. I love sparkles, so I'm not disappointed. I didn't really remember what the shades looked like. I don't think it really showed in depth. Maybe I'm wrong on the website on the actual shades. I think I just noticed it was a neutral. So I'm gonna go in first with kind of a smaller like brush just to put on the outside edge. I'm gonna go in with the matte. Okay, it's pretty pigmented on the brush when I do it, and then there is some kickback when I tap it. And I'm just kind of building this up on the edge. I want a different brush. I want one that's a little bit bigger. Okay, yeah, that's a nice shade. It can definitely build up. It's like a very nice brownish neutral chocolatey shade. I feel like it so far is performing how I would want it to. Okay, that's really pretty. Build up the side a little bit more. Wow, that is so pretty. I like how it looks. Sorry, I'm not even talking right now because I'm just focusing on the blend. It's all about blending. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do with this shade because I really want the focus to be the sparkle. And again, if you remember, one eye does not have primer and then one eye does. So Right now I don't see like too much of a difference. If anything, this one looks a little bit darker. Am I crazy? Does it look darker? Did I apply more on that side? I don't know, but both sides are applying well. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop with that shade. We're gonna go ahead and kind of do a half and half. So I wanna go first in with this shade. This is the middle shade, super sparkly. I am going to use a glitter primer on this side since we are using primers right now, so that we can kind of see that difference. I'm just gonna place that primer on this side here. A little bit of extra, okay. And I'm gonna use my finger because that's how traditionally I would apply this anyway if I'm wearing it. So it's kind of like a cool toned, kind of like a gold brown with just, I can't even explain it. Gold and silver flecks is almost what it looks like to me. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. So that is the shade. I'm going back in, adding a little bit more. That is with my finger. And then I want to go ahead and use a brush. I think kind of similar, the same brush I was just using. Okay, that's a lot on the brush. Like that goes really well on the brush. So I think if you really wanted to, you could use a brush. Like it wasn't overly flaky. And honestly, the fallout, not really even there. Wow, that is much prettier in person, but it is really pretty, super sparkly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the other side. Same shade. Do another dip. And then I am gonna use a brush again. And let's see what difference that is. Okay, I do see a visible difference. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this one definitely is more sparkly, a little bit more bold and noticeable. And then this one is a little bit more of like kind of just a more natural sparkle. So I mean, if you want a more natural look, then maybe you don't need a primer, or you don't want to use a primer if you want like more of that natural look. I always like bolds, especially because I want it to last long. So, and then this one is their lighter shade, again very gold and silver reflex. I'm using a different finger, or at least I think I am. And then that is like a lighter kind of like a champagne shade. Very pretty. I'm just gonna use the same brush, honestly, and just add that in. Okay. Very neutral, but sparkly, super pretty. Definitely, this is something that would be nice for, obviously, travel. It's so small and compact, so I really like that. And it honestly is not even messy, really. Like, that's one thing that's nice about it. You would think with how sparkly it is that it would be more messy and more fallout, you know, but it actually isn't. I feel like it blends really well. I do have a little bit more fallout on this side. There's just a couple sparkles that I see on my cheek area. I don't know if you can see that. Then I do on this side. This side doesn't really have anything. Sorry, I have like a weird bump right here. That is not the eyeshadow or my foundation. It's just my skin. So anyway, okay, well that is super pretty. I really like that. You could also use this, like, I'm not gonna do it tonight because it's already almost 20 minutes in the video and I wanna get moving forward with this blush. But I was going to say the last shade, the darker shade, I would totally use it as like a little eyeliner to darken on your eye as well. Okay, this is their little blush component in the shade Saucy. So I've seen these, but I've never had one. The bottom part is their blush. It's like a cushion blush formula. So it has this little film on it, and then it says to remove it. So it has this little lid. I've heard that you may want to keep the lid, or at least I would, just because it will help it not dry out as fast. Because it's like a cushion. So this could totally dry out in my opinion. It's a super beautiful shade and I would not want it to dry out. And then this is the cutest part. The top, you just twist it off and it's a cute little heart, like a little heart applicator. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna put a little cute little heart on. So I'm just gonna press it down all the way, and it's totally like a stamp. So that was one press into the cushion. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that on my face just to see what it looks like and how it applies. There is some white and white space there, so I'm wondering how it's going to apply. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So yeah, it did leave that like space there. So I'm going to go ahead and use my brush. I'm gonna use kind of like a little angled brush just to kind of blend that out here. I just used the same exact sponge. I did not go back in with it again, just to place it a little bit more pigment. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I could totally love the shade. So I could see myself using this just to place it. I think it blended well enough that I don't see a reason of putting my brush in here because it seems a little bit messy to put my actual brush in there. I would prefer to just continue using this component. And it's fun. They're cute little hearts. And I mean, if you really wanted to, I wonder if you could leave it in the heart shape and see if it would last. Like if you set it that way, I wonder. Gives you at least a good base. I know that's a lot of blush, so that second time around, I think it had a little bit more on it. Because I feel like this cheek definitely has more than this side. So we're gonna even out that side here. Again, I did not even go back in. I just used the leftovers. Wow, that is so pretty. Lots of blush, but I'm okay with it. I love blush. So definitely like this one. I love that it's a cushion. I've never tried a cushion. And then I'm just kind of pressing this little cover back, closing this. Then you can just go ahead and put this back in, and then you just twist and then you close it. So the only thing that would be, obviously like a little gross is that sponge is gonna get gross eventually. So it's something where I feel like it won't last versus, you might have the blush longer and then you won't be able to use the sponge after a while because it's kind of gross and I don't know how you would really clean it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take off this lip because there is one more. Oh my gosh, the wipe, the purple, so pretty. So you can see it more when I wiped it off. A little bit of residual sparkle, but that's okay. So I'm trying to decide if I want to add a lip liner. I think I do because I just can't not add one. So this is not in the collection, but I want to add a lip liner. This is the ColourPop New Moon lip liner. And then this is their little gloss. So it's a really nice doe foot applicator, just a cute, really good size. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, and it smells so good. What does this smell like? Fruity, yummy candy goodness. Okay, that is stunning. That is stunning. I don't know what this smell is, but it's taking me back. It's almost like a watermelon. Maybe a watermelon smell? It smells so good. And then it has kind of, I like that. It has the little lock closure. You just twist it, you know, more. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I freaking love this. I love this look. I think it is so pretty. I think I could wear this to work and totally get away with it. Super natural. Obviously, I'm not gonna put on a mascara because it is my bedtime and I'm just gonna be washing this off. So I'm too lazy. I'm not doing mascara for the look. I'm so sorry. But normally I'd put on a mascara and put on a little bit of powder and then I'd be on my way. But yeah, this is the finished look. What do we think? This blush is blushing. I really like it. I definitely think it was worth the price. Absolutely, for sure. So if you're interested, I don't know. It's probably not on sale anymore. Let me see. Oh, it is on sale. So if you want to go get it from Ulta, $27, totally worth the price. Normally, again, it's like a $39 value. It's their little glass lip oil, their, 3 trio, and then their cute little blush. So pretty. So if you want it, $27 still. It's showing on the Ulta website. It's saying that you can ship it. It's online only, is the price. So you do have to buy this online. And it does say it's in stock. And then the Fenty Beauty, I don't think this was part of the 21-day sale because it is still on sale. And from my understanding, I think there's only certain shades on sale. It's not all of the shades. So it looks like the one that I got, the Fuego Flush, that orangey one, it is still on sale for $14. It's described as a soft tangerine with shimmer, which I would agree with that. There's also another one, which is a soft peach, which I'm sure I would also love. I just have so many peach ones, so I wanted to get a more orangey one. And so those, I think, are the only shades. I'm just going through all the shades on there. Yeah, so those are the only 2 shades on sale. So if you really like an orange or peach blush, go ahead and get it. And then the Fenty Beauty, the stick gloss bomb sticks, it is no longer on sale because, again, I think that was the Ulta 21-day beauty sale. So I am not seeing that it is on sale anymore. But yeah, if you want to check out the Ulta Beauty Day sale, they always have a lot of really good deals. If you don't know, just go on the app and it will tell you what they have. And again, it's 50% off. So such a good deal for makeup. It looks like there's also this suede blush. So if you want to try a different kind of blush from Fenty Beauty, that one's on sale right now. I'm assuming it might be only on sale for like today. I don't know. I'm not sure how long. But anyway, so yeah, this is the finished look. What do we think? I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful for when items go on sale because I don't usually purchase things otherwise. If it's at a decent price, I just am a sucker for that. So happy with all the products I had. I think my top 2 favorites, probably, I really like this gloss stick and I really do like the blush, but so those are kind of my top 2, but I also really like this. I think my least favorite is the Kaja Ice. The only reason is the undertone of the shades. I'm more warm and I feel like this is a little bit more of a cool toned palette, but I do love the ability to travel with it. I think it performs well. I think it's beautiful on. It's very natural looking and I'll still get a lot of use out of it. I think this was just my least favorite, just shade wise. But other than that, I love it. I love all of it. So thanks for joining me. Yeah, I know this is kind of a longer video and a lot of me chatting. So thanks for listening and I hope you have a good night. Bye.